This is a reading for Pisces for September 8th through the 14th. So if Pisces is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Welcome Pisces for this reading in September. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And in September, I'm again offering that complimentary 30-minute reading by video to a new subscriber or someone that put in a comment in the month of September. I will choose one person from that group of people. Know that I do read all of your comments. I appreciate your kind words and support and prayers for me and for my gypsy dog. I really do believe in the power of prayer, so thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed and you've seen this video, please consider subscribing. And if you think you're a subscriber, look below the video. Does it say subscriber? Sometimes YouTube does something and you end up unsubscribed. I don't know what it is. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, or if it reversed it, please subscribe. It helps build the channels, and being a subscriber is absolutely free. It costs nothing. I will not put you on a mailing list. I will not send you texts. The only communication you would get from me is if you win or selected for the 30-minute reading. And the other advantage is that if you put notification on your subscription, when the videos come out, you'll be notified. You can even specify that you just want the video for your sign. So there's some advantages to that. I'm offering the September special of a 30-minute reading for $22. You get a video, and if you're interested, send me an email. My email address is down below. The money from the readings for this month are going for my veterinarian bills. I have Jason and Milo to get ready to go back to the US, and there's all this, the CDC has all these regulations now, so I had to have rabies shots up to date in 3 weeks before we would even travel, and both of them had some health things that they needed to have resolved. So I spent 350 euros. If you want to convert, that's at least $370. And then I also have the expenses for my gypsy girl. She has cancer, and so she's on medication for it, and then she has her vet appointments like about every 2 to 3 weeks, and I want to take some money away so that when she decides to transition, I'll be able to take her to the vet right away. And our pets decide when they're going to do that, when they want to transition to get the look. She doesn't have the look yet. She wants her ears rubbed. She's eating real well. So not yet. It's not yet, but it's getting there. So that's what that money is going to be put aside for it. Now, I also have other readings available. You can read about it in the description of this video. Today, my crew consists of Nina right here at the table, and she is snoring or making little snore sounds. Now, Nina is also going to America. She'll be riding in the cabin in the plane, and I have a carrier for her. So she is definitely going, and she's current on her shot. So she will become an American dog. She's bilingual. She knows Portuguese and she knows English. She's a very smart dog. So Nina's here. Jason and Gypsy and Milo are in the sitting room, and Hope's outside. When the weather gets cold, I'll bring Hope in at night, but he'd rather be outside. So that's my crew, and that's where they are right now. I have shuffled the cards, Pisces, and let's see what we have. And then I'll be pulling the oracle. I'm using the Morgan Greer deck today. So let's see what we have coming up. The very first thing is Temperance. And isn't that a pretty card? When I look at that, it looks how pretty is that. It's being temperate. And I had never noticed before that it's pouring the wine between two glasses. And so it's, it's important to be temperate in all things. Crossed over by the Queen of Rods. And now the Queen of Rods, I like it because it has the sunflower, which is like the sun and good things happening. It's a very joyful card of gold. At the base of it is your Nine of Swords. And this is upright. So, it can still be that situation that has just been lingering on, and it's been a challenge. This has been your life challenge for a while, Pisces. It's still at the base of it. Behind you is the devil. That's very good. The devil is behind. It's behind you, but it's still got some stuff going on. So it can be a toxic situation of some sort, work, relationship. And remember, I always say the devil is not a devil. It's not a person. It's not an entity. It is those behaviors that keep someone from being authentic with themselves and others. So it's behaviors. It's not an entity. It's not anything. It's just behaviors. And they're toxic. They can be toxic behaviors. But that's behind you. It's still lingering, affecting your daily activity. Maybe took the course a little bit different, but it's behind you. Now, what's on your thoughts is the Three of Rods. And then we have ahead of you the star, destiny, whatever, and I'll put my hand over here because it's, and actually I put that my readings are for 18 and older, but it's what's ever going to happen is destiny. It's part of your chapter, what you've written that you're going to look at. On the other side, when we write our script, we write our lessons, and this is part of that. Now, still around you is the Five of Rods, which could be that devil, and your Ten of Swords. Then we have the Eight of Rods. Things start moving ahead. Page of Rods. Boy, oh boy, do we have a lot of rods here. Yes, we do. And the final outcome is the Five of Cups. So you still have two fives from this whole thing that was going on. Could be work, could be relationship. Whatever it is, it's different things for different people, but it's still the same, like a challenge. This has been your challenge time for you, Pisces. Now, the Five of Cups comes with the Five of Pentacles. So you have the three of the fives. Don't have the Five of Swords, but you have the others. Then you have the Page of Rods with New Beginnings, the Ace of Rods. Look at all these rods you have. And then you have the Moon card with the Eight of Rods or Wands. Knight of Wands with the Five of Wands. The Star card, you have the Strength. Okay, then the Three of Wands with the Two of Pentacles. Behind you with the Devil was the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Whoever that was. Work or relationship. Could be work. That's behind you, but that's what it was. That was the behaviors of that Knight of Pentacles, or it could be work. And then you have the Eight of Cups with the Nine of Swords. And then your reading is also about, look at here, the Fool card. Yes, new beginnings. New beginnings crossed over by the Ace of Pentacles. Yes. So you have two aces. Ace of Rods, Ace of Pentacles, and you have the Fool card. So it is still some of the, okay, what do I see? I see, okay, when you go to the beach and you're walking along the shore and you have the tide, and the tide is going in and out, and sometimes you have the wave coming just a little bit and then it goes out, and just a little bit and it goes out, That's what is going on in your life. That chapter's ending, but you still have the wave coming in every so often. It can be related to money, it can be related to arguments, because you have the Five of Cups, you have Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. So it's still the arguments, maybe settlements of money, hurt feelings. A lot of times it is about relationships, but it can be about work. But it's still a little bit, if it comes into your life, you have to address it, and then it goes back out. So it's wrapping up that chapter that is over as you go to your new opportunities with the Fool card and your aces. So it's still a bit like a crossover as one ends and the other one starts, but there's still some stuff that you are taking care of from that previous chapter. And it can be communications with someone. It can be this straightening out paperwork, division. We'll go into the details, but it's still there. Because it says, be temperate as the Queen of Rods. Don't push things. That's what it's saying. Be temperate. So if you're having communications with a broken, like a boss of an organization or a previous partner, be temperate. Don't, and what it's saying is don't rush anything. For someone, it's saying watch your tongue. They're actually saying watch your tongue. Because you're hurt. And if you say those hurt, as you're saying those hurt words, what it does, it puts gasoline on the fire, so to speak. It says be temperate, just hold back, because you want to be able to have smooth sailing and go out of this situation. In that situation, as you're hurt, you have these feelings. You want to retaliate. You want to say things that, because you are hurt. However, that isn't going to resolve it. And so the Spirit is saying, be temperate. Sort of hold, be your own counsel, is what it says. Watch your tongue. For some of you, this is watch your tongue, because you're not going to get what you want to accomplish. And the old thing about you get more with honey than vinegar. That's, you may be thinking something, but you don't have to say it. So it says be temperate with you and the Queen of Rods. It could be you or it could be an organization. Either way. The Queen of Rods is generally someone who's in touch with her feelings. She's emotionally available. It could be you. Or it could be another individual, or it could be an organization. But it says just to be temperate. And the Spirit's saying just sort of hold, be calm, even though you're hurting. Be calm. And then let it go when you're not around that individual. Because it's not going to help if you are saying things that increase the cycle, the drama, because then you're not going to be able to move forward. And then you have the Fool card, new beginnings of opportunity for prosperity, a new job. So it could be that this is all about a job. And, as much as you want to tell, like if you had a bad boss, and as much as you are frustrated, it isn't really going to accomplish anything. You just sort of walk by and let karma take care of it. Karma will take care of it. Trust me, I have seen it in my life. Karma will take care of it when unjust things happen to you. There's still one situation. I don't know what karma's going to do, but there was an unjust thing. But if you wait, karma's going to handle it. You don't have to do anything. And then you don't have to put the energy there. So that's what it's saying is because you got the Fool, new opportunities for money and prosperity, because at the base of it is this situation that was very hurtful, and you're looking for a deeper meaning. You're moving forward, but you still feel that there's something incomplete in your life. It could have been a relationship, it could have been a business, and so you're searching. You're searching now also, because there's something incomplete, and you have this Nine of Swords. That's that situation that was very unjust, unfair, and you're still having some feelings about that. And you're looking, you're searching for what is missing in your life. Because behind you is the Devil card with the Knight of Pentacles. Now, this could be two different things. It can be work and it can be relationships. For some of you, it's work. For some of you, it's relationships. Now, the Knight of Pentacles and work can be someone who, they're focused on their career. But the Devil part of that could be toxic, deceptive practices, theft of money, addictions. Sometimes addictions create a situation where people do irresponsible things in order to feed their addictions. You know, it used to be the old thing about drugs, gambling, and women. You know, because I audited for fraud, and you know, that was the three things they said. You know, that they could trace back. I think that you could also put greed in there now. I'm seeing that more and more people are like, how much money do you need? How many yachts do you need? How many, you know, how many cars can you drive at the same time? But, you know, the devil card can represent all sorts of different things. And it's toxic. So it could be a work environment where this person, the Knight of Pentacles, which would be a work environment, you know, he or she, but it's the energy in a work environment. They could be like stealing your commissions, or throwing, you know, not taking the responsibility for their own actions. Some deceptive things, toxic, anger, you know, and all these other things, your 5 cards, could still be coming there. Now, it also could be a relationship, and this is a person that was your partner in life, and it's about money. Or it could be that the Knight of Pentacles represents an organization. It's also possible. So it's a toxic situation, work, a person at work, or a person in a relationship. That's behind you. Now, what's on your mind is that you're looking at your options. You decided, okay, I'm moving on. I want good things to happen. So you're looking at your horizons, and there's 3 ships out in the harbor. You don't know what's on those ships. You're not moving to them, and they're not moving to you, but you're pondering. You do have some choices, and they're going to be prosperous. And you're trying to juggle, making up your mind, what do you want? This is juggling. Okay, do I want this or this? Do I want job A or do I want job B? Do I want my own business? Do I want to work for somebody? Do I want to stay where I am? Do I want to, you know, all these options. Do I want a relationship or don't I want a relationship? It's juggling, looking at the ships in the harbor and trying to figure out which one you want to pick. Because then up ahead, we have, it's destiny and have strength. What is ever happening is the next chapter. Know that, you know, we write our little script about the lessons we want to accomplish. And so the next one is opening that opportunity for your new lesson. It's in the stars. And it says, have the strength of the lion. It can be, you know, you can feel like you've really been in a very challenging situation, but it says have that strength. See, the hand is in the mouth of the lion. That's pretty brave, and conquering the lion. That's part of what is the destiny. Getting those skills, the strength is part of maybe your life lessons. Being strong in an adverse situation and looking at what is the lesson about that. Maybe it is self-confidence, speaking out for yourself. Everybody has a different lesson, so it's important to sit and meditate. What is the lesson from this situation? What am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to learn? And that's what I did this past year. I sat for a couple of months. What am I supposed to be learning from this situation? What am I supposed to be learning from this situation? Why did this come to me? To figure out the lesson, which I did figure out the lesson, but it took a while. It took like a couple of months of just being quiet and in meditation, figuring out what it was. So it's destiny for you and the strength of the lion. Why are you having the strength of the lion? What is the lesson about that? For one thing, it's staying true to yourself and having courage. Having courage, the strength, not being afraid, because you have some inner strength that maybe you were not aware of. Around you, we have, here's some arguments. Overwhelming, could be overwhelming, and responsibilities. Now, all these rods, it's not the 10, it's the 9, which means you're handling them just fine, even though there could be some like people putting their responsibilities on you, or it can be mixed messages, two bosses can't agree, it can be confusion, chaos. That's around you. That could be your work environment, or it could be relationship and as you move. But it's like you're handling the business just fine, the Nine of Wands, but there's still a lot of confusion around that. Toxic, confusion, maybe lack of resources, arguments, whatever is going on. But then things start moving ahead, and it says follow. There's some things that aren't known. Energy, it's the Eight of Wands, things start moving forward, but the moon indicates that there's still something hidden, that you don't have all the information. So that's why it's important to take a break and meditate to get clarity of really what the situation is, because some of it's hidden. Then we have here your new beginnings, and you have a Page of Rods and new opportunities. So you're going to hear something. Could be prosperity, could be project, could be moving, could be a new job. But there's a message that you're going to get, and it's like, okay, here's the rod, here's your opportunity now. And that's what's going to happen. These new opportunities are coming to you. And the final outcome is that, you're still dealing with your fives. Here's the two fives. 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. So the 5 of Cups indicates usually a relationship, assessing what happened. You've got the 3 Cups that were the history that happened. You have 2 on the shelf, so you have new opportunities. But there's also the 5 of Pentacles. So you're looking at, and it can be things coming up still from that situation in the past, which are still affecting your current life. It could be also some related to money coming to you, arguments related to money coming to you, some, still resolving, clearing, clarifying, setting the boundaries. That's part of it. What is it that you're supposed to be learning? What is it that is going forward? Because you still have some things coming up related to money and related to the relationship. It can be division of property. It can be support. It can be, money owed you from something. It can be from a job. It can be from a relationship. If you're in a relationship, there's all that tangling of finances that has to be clarified, separated. And there's this stuff, that it can become a battlefield because people find a good way to, it's a good excuse to be able to argue. So it's really not about money, but it's a way to express anger. If you understand what I'm saying, that because of hurt feelings, that people sometimes pick an issue when it's not really the issue, but it's a good way to bring out those hurt feelings, the hostility. So it could be related to money, and manipulation also, control. And also looking at how things didn't work out. So it's all of this thing about relationships or a job and how things didn't work out, and maybe a division of property, or if it's work, they owed you money and they didn't give it to you. And it's just, I think that this is more like a relationship kind of thing. And also, Spirit is saying that if there's some disagreements about this, it's really because of that's an acceptable battlefield. Not really acceptable, but it's something that they can show anger because they have hurt feelings. And so remember, you had the Temperance card, which was the very first card. Be temperate. That's what Spirit's saying. Be temperate. Don't put gasoline on the fire. Watch your tongue. The whole thing about bite your tongue. Just let it roll off you like the oil on a duck's back, the water off a duck's back. Just let it go. Let it go. Because then if you do that, then the energy of the anger goes down and dissipates and goes away. And you don't want to be stuck in that. That's not productive, and it's a waste of your time and energy, because you got good things coming ahead. That's what you want to focus on, not on the getting, being stuck in this. And the Spirit has said, be temperate, because new things are coming. And have the strength of the lion. Now, let's pull the oracle cards for you, Pisces. So you have a new chapter coming. Let go of the past, and you have new opportunities coming for your future. Very good opportunities. Okay. With these here. Are you groaning, Miss Nina? Okay, I'm pulling 3 cards for the wisdom of the oracle for you, Pisces. Angels and archangels and spirit guides, please show me what you want. Our Pisceans to know, our wonderful Pisces, angels and archangels and spirit guides. Let's look at 3 cards that you want Pisces to know. Almost like a story, a sequential story. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, I got 4. Okay. The very first card is between the worlds. This is the physical and emotional. Loyal heart. I've been getting a lot of that this week, which means you have people who are cheering you on, that got your back, in other words. That those are the people, friends, and family that maybe you didn't even know that they are loyal, but they are your supporters. They're there to emotionally support you. You have thinker, which is analyze the situation, think it out. What do you want? Where are you, and what do you want? And this is, be temperate. Think and plan your strategy, and then blessed. Blessed means that your spirit guides. Blessings are coming to you. You'll be able to manifest what you want from Spirit is coming to you. This is your promise. If you want to take a picture of that, blessed. Okay, now we have other cards for you. The law of positivism. We have 1 card. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is it that you want our Pisces to know? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Here we go. Right here. The divine is always supporting and guiding me. The divine is always supporting and guiding me. Blessed. This is another way of saying blessed. Yes, and loyal. So you've had 2 cards from your spirit guides about the universe providing for you. And then we have the Louise Hay affirmation cards. I want to get all of them because it could be that your card is one of these here at the bottom of the box. Oh, if you hear that little noise, Nina's now taking a bath. She's doing some grooming. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. I am so blessed to have my little Nina. So blessed. And she's a little psychic dog, aren't you, Nina? You're my little psychic dog. I think we've had lives together. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. Okay, I know that my Sammy dog, that we had many lives together, and I had seen them. I had seen some of the lives I'd had with my Sammy dog, who was the poodle that crossed over 3 months ago. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is it that we have here for our Pisces? Thank you. Oh, I trust the process of life. Aha, this is your card. There is a rhythm and flow to life, and I am part of it. Life supports me and brings to me only good and positive experiences. I trust the process of life to bring me my highest good. Look at that. Processes. Trust the process of life. And then the other card is, I let go of all expectations. I flow freely and lovingly with life. I love myself. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. There's your promise. Okay, and then we're going to pull the card of the Believe in your own magic, the magic card. I'm going to put my Coke right there for you, Nina. My 1 Coca-Cola a day. Okay. Angels and archangels and spirit guides, what do we have for our Pisces? Here. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you're interested in that reading, the bargain reading for the month, send me an email. Angels and archangels and spirit guides, here we go. Right here. It is lavender, surround yourself with love. Yes, and that goes with you're loyal. People are loyal around you. Surround yourself with love. Because there are people that really love you, and they are there to support you. And love yourself. That's the other part of it, is love yourself. And here we have your meditation card of Starlight. Whoops. Oh, it's going everywhere. But they were slippery. These are those shiny, slippery cards. And what do we have for our wonderful Pisces, for your meditation card for this week? And here it is. Control. Link your constellations and take control. Link your own constellations and take control. Take control of your life. So don't be reactive, temperate, be temperate. Let it go, be in the flow. Thank you so much, Pisces. I really appreciate your support of the channel. And Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.